If somebody did something to your family and you plan to come back on them later, you're saying that's wrong. To plan out to do revenge on somebody if they wronged your family.
Yeah.
You were raped. Like, do you want to have your raper's child?
Oh, you did something, and now I'm reacting, and now you like, oh no, you took it too far.
Oh my goodness, I was at the store early this morning, and I'm standing in line, just standing there, and I'm like, I feel my ankles getting turn around.
Cause I'm moving like this, and you're moving like that. We in sync, baby, yeah. Step by step. Cause I'm moving like this, and you're moving like that. We in sync, baby, yeah. Step by step. Step by step. Step by step. We in sync, baby, yeah. Step by step. Step by step.
Turn around. And she's still going, and I'm looking at her, and she's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, girl, I'm invisible. Like, her basket literally creased in my boots. Like, you is all up on my ankles, like, hit it about 3 times. I'm like, I thought I was tripping. I thought maybe somebody kid was on the floor. Then I turn around, I'm like.
But she caught on her own, though. Like,
yeah, but she felt bad just by me turning around and look at her. She was like, oh, I'm sorry. And I was like. Cause I really was finna say something that time, but she was so sorry.
Get out of the way. You probably.
I'm in line to check out.
I
know. You don't hit my head.
I was like, I can understand if we was walking you hear me? Cause what I was finna turn around and be like, you didn't see me or something. But she was so sorry and was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was like,
I think some people be playing dumb on purpose.
Yeah, I was gonna say she could have been playing dumb.
Was she an older lady?
She looked like she's probably in her 40s.
Older lady, and some of them like to play dumb.
Cause I was like, girl, and then I immediately felt bad. Cause I'm like, dang, all I did was look at her, and I didn't even say it's okay or nothing. Like, and I hate when I do that too. When I know a situation ain't okay, and I be like, it's okay. Like, it's not okay. It's not.
You don't have to be just tell the motherfucker it's okay. Just be like, oh yeah, it's all right.
It's not all right, girl. You rolled my ankles over 3 times. You didn't realize that basket wasn't going nowhere. I'm solid, even though I'm small. God dang. She literally like, after the first couple times, because I thought it was somebody's kid or something. I'm like, I'm ignore it. Then after the 3rd time, I'm like, that's a basket. I turn around, I'm like, she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. What was you doing though? Like, what?
So you see what I go through. You see.
I'm like,
I assume everybody would have common sense to stop the buggy. If you hit it something once, you like obviously ain't supposed to hit nothing. I shouldn't be pushing my buggy any. I just assume people just got
and then like, why is you right up on me? Why is your goal to be in line and be right on my back anyway?
Get in front
your cart is part of you, so give me space. Like, just imagine the cart was your front side. So if your front side is touching my back side, baby, you too close.
Well, was she like on her phone? Was something?
No, she wasn't doing nothing with a mask on.
Was she distracted at all?
Girl, COVID is over. No, it ain't over. But what's your one thing?
My one thing that I don't like about myself? I wish I was bigger, like size-wise, but is that not good enough? Well, I don't know. What the reaction? What do you want juicy for? Like, I feel pretty good about myself. I just wish I was bigger.
I bet you do. I bet you do.
I do wish I was bigger. Like, I weigh 160 right now. I wish I was like 180. I wish I was a little bit bigger. Like, that's a big deal.
It.
That's body dysmorphia. People have that all the time.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, bro!
I never seen somebody
about your personality.
About my personality?
Yes.
I thought you said about myself. That was about myself. About my personality.
I can't stand dude. I'm telling you.
What do I like about my personality? I don't know. I don't like that I can't find anything that I don't like about my personality.
Well, that's good.
Because there's a flaw somewhere. I'm just too blind to see it.
You don't like that. You don't like that sometimes you don't know how to not be so blunt. Or you like that you just you're able to express yourself. He is a
She expressed her what she don't like about you.
No. Because I say that because you know how all of us was like, sometimes we don't say how we feel all the time. Basically, he will say how he feel. Like even we have I know, but at the same time, like I'm just saying, like
I think I know how to. I feel like most situations that I would comment on, or if I would say something, I would know how to deal with it, whether escalate it, or even deal with the consequences that come after. So if I say something,
that's why you're gonna excel in your field.
Yeah, so a lot of blunt people they just know how to say it to where it don't come off offensive, and they can back up what they're saying.
But it's not even
like,
that.
I get your point.
Because I feel like I can too, but it's just the simple fact that I don't want to feel the feelings of what I say.
I don't care about that. I don't really care because I'm not hurting nobody's feelings. And if I am, I'll tell them like, yeah, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I can't control how somebody reacts to what I'm saying.
Those weren't your intentions. You just trying to.
Yeah. If I focus on that shit, then like I'd forever be just disheartened to ever express myself. I'm not gonna do that.
That's me.
But,
Yeah, because that's what my mom was telling me. Like, you can't. I would have people telling me I was sensitive, or I wear my heart on my sleeve.
Yes, people used to tell me that all the time.
But you really have to like
but
not
I do
care.
too. I do too.
That's what I was gonna say. People think people like you don't, but y'all do.
But that's why so if I'm going to bluntly say something, it's probably because like, especially if it's to a friend, it's because I care.
Because that's what I was going to say. We have a mutual friend, and I find it hard to tell him the hard things, and he just be like, I straight up say it, and I be like, I can't do it because he be feeling bad, and it's like I don't want to feel that. Like, and nobody trying to hurt your feelings. I'm just being straight up, and he be like, oh well.
I think about it like this: if I was that friend, if I'm fucking up somehow, right, in some shape, way, or fashion, right, financially, physically, so just any kind of way, shape, or fashion. If I'm fucking up, I would like for my friend to tell me.
Yeah.
Like, let
How
me
do you
know
say it though?
that
Do
I'm
you
messing
say you
That's
just be
crazy.
like breast my breast stink, bro? Your breast stink. Is it be like that, or do you?
Yes, that's literally. I feel like that's
Or do
exactly
you be
how it
like,
come out.
hey man, I got a
Like,
question
bruh,
about
you
how
need to
you
stop
was
talking to your
raised.
No,
You know, like
no.
it's a way. It's how do you?
I know they was.
I mean, they probably was raised different where they don't have to brush
Okay,
their teeth
so
every
is my
4
breath-
days. You
if
know,
we was having
now
a
you know why his
conversation-
teeth is the way it is because
So,
they only
look,
brush it every 4 days
like-
because he was raised that way.
If something, let's use that example, right? So like, if I'm like, damn, like his breast stink, I really want to say something. I'm going to present the solution.
But what if you don't have no gum?
I have some gum. Let's say I don't have.
I always have a solution.
I have
like,
gum.
I just be like, I just tell him like, yeah, bro, like not just your breast stink. I just be like, bro, get back. Like,
You tell them get back.
like if we're in the car,
Do that.
yap, just yapping, right? And I'm like, talk that way, bro. What did you just eat? Like you know, but like,
Or ask everybody they want some gum. Like everybody, let's all take gum together at the same time. Let everybody hold their gum up.
No,
Ready? What?
In that instance, like I personally still wouldn't even do that because I think because I'm such a self-conscious person. That could be what it is because I'm sensitive, I guess. So if somebody offering me gum, they could just be offering it just
you gonna
because
be like,
they
wait a
have
minute.
some. I'd be like, my breath stink. They be like, no, I just got some gum. I'd be like, oh, well, no, I don't want none. But like, so if I feel like I know for sure if I ask somebody else,
They gonna think the same thing.
they gonna be thinking the same thing.
if my breath was stinking, I would rather you tell me than like I walk up in front of somebody's face shaking their hand and they're like, damn, his breath stinks. Why ain't nobody telling this? Like you just want stinky breath walking around and you know, or like let's say
That's true.
the clothes you put on, y'all finna go out. The clothes you put on is not it, right? Something as simple as that. Be like, why the fuck you got them shoes on, dude?
But like with
Right.
you, I know, but that's how I feel. If I know certain people that I could be straight up with and be cool and feel cool
I feel
about
like with
it.
fashion though, that's one of the things you really don't mess with people with. That's what they like to wear.
Yeah,
Like, I got friends who they tacky as hell, but if that's how you dress, who am I to say that's not a good outfit today?
I'm no
be like, that's you doing your thing.
I'm no Fashion Nova.
You know, you doing your thing.
Fashion Nova. I'm not even really into it, but I'm not really even into like fashion or anything like that. But I like to be presentable, right? And I feel like if my boy ain't presentable, or like even like when we finna go somewhere, you're not presentable, like, what are you doing? Like, it's just, I guess the looks of it, not the clothes, right? Not the clothes itself. For instance, and this is funny as hell. Like I just say small shit like this, right? We went out to go get drinks last night. Me and our mutual friend went to go get drinks, right? And with another fella, right, that we know. And you know, he's not a really big drinker, so like he doesn't know what he's getting, right? And I'm like, hey, bro, because he's gonna get some more drinks because we made the decision to stay there a little longer. So I was like, hey, bro, he's gonna get up and go to the bathroom. You get us 2 more shots or 2 more drinks. He was like, yeah, I got you. Went up, got 2 more drinks, or he asked me before he went up there. He said, what you want? I said, I'll take a whiskey sour. Like, I don't know, like, whiskey sour is my shit. So I'm like, yeah, I'll take a whiskey sour. And he was like, okay, cool. He came back, my whiskey sour, right? Simple enough. But he comes back with like a wine glass. And we're at a bar, right? He comes back with a wine glass. And I'm like, you have a fucking wine glass, bro? I said, what is that, dude? He's like, it's Moscato. I said, why would you get Moscato and we're at the bar right now? Like, just small shit like that, it would bug me. I was like, what? You had this wine and you're holding it like this? Like, what's up with the wine glass? He was like, oh, I love wine, man. I started drinking wine recently and I just love the taste of it. I'm like, what possessed you to get that shit here though? Get something, a beer.
But that's what that's different though.
Like,
that's what he wanted.
I get it. But I'm saying, bro, you had this fucking wine glass, bro. You're sitting in here. I'm like,
that's
dude,
what he want though.
I guess I stand alone with that. But I was like, dude. But even when he walked over, me and other
so you just be blunt for no reason, cause let that man enjoy his Moscato.
You see, that's why I asked him.
But like me and Dude sitting, we like, what the fuck? Why did he come over here with a wine glass? Like, yeah, I'm drinking wine.
Cause he be commenting on a mutual friend of ours clothes often. I'm like, they not that. His outfit really is not that bad for you to be just telling him all the time that it's trash. Like, it's not that bad.
I just think he dresses like a 16-year-old, and I tell him all the time, bro, you just like 16.
That's his style, man.
And that is some people's style. So I ain't gonna knock it.
When I say when I think of blunt, I think of like being blunt on stuff that you're trying to help them grow as. When you just, if it's somebody's style, or they decide they do something that's just not particularly what I like, I don't think that's anybody room to say anything. Like, well, it's like, look, that's how he like his wine glass.
It's an amalgamation.
I'm gonna get my long eye.
These are just small things that I don't feel like getting into like detail with shit, because then like I don't talk about a person business on the internet, right? Yeah. But like, it's an amalgamation of things. But those things packed in the big problems.
You fed up.
Like, bro, what are you doing? Like, it's just small.
I would now, knowing that or whatever, I would be like, why you got a wine glass? Because wine is expensive at a bar.
Like, y'all acting like it.
I would have said it to knowing the person. I would definitely have asked as well. Like, what do you have a wine glass for?
Like, and on the outside looking on, it's like you picking on him. It's like,
and it's more costly, ain't it?
It was more costly, but like it's the visuals. Like,
he paying for it.
Well, y'all went out for drinks, so I guess it was like y'all looking for shots. I guess if he had a wine glass, it's more like y'all just chilling, and especially how you saying he was holding it. Maybe he just wanted to chill that night. I don't know.
I guess so.
But like I said, y'all know that person better than we do, so I don't know. But if we're going out for drinks, like we come here to get lit.
But no, for real. If me and you was like, we finna go get drinks, because I would be like, girl, you finna get some wine. We could have drank wine at home.
Yeah, because if we going to get lit, we're going to have some fun. We're not trying to take some sweets.
That was where we was getting that in the background.
Okay.
He like, now you get me. Now you get me.
So that's just like
And I
That
get the
It's just
outfit
like a funny
piece
thing.
too, but I like for people to express themselves with their clothing. But I also get like, depending on the occasion, hey, you are not dressed for the occasion.
Yeah.
But not, I don't really know. But it's just, you're not. I don't know. I'm like, maybe we could switch it up. Like if we're going for something. Okay, I'm about to get into fashion because I'm already into fashion, so I'm not even gonna go too deep into that. But I also
Well, I'm not into fashion, so I'm no one to judge. But in terms of presentability, that's where I kind of hit it. Like, all right, let's start dressing our age, brother. I guess style and all that comes into play. There's a such thing as dressing your age.
I don't think so though.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'll fight this to the day I die. There's such thing as dressing your age. When you see
I don't know, our generation, you already know when we get like 50s, 60s, we are not dressing like no 50, 60-year-old.
You're not gonna, but like you're gonna.
I'm gonna wear a hoodie still.
Right, you're gonna be
My
like,
little flops.
Why this 60-year-old man? Why the fuck this 60-year-old man got a pink sweatsuit on? You're like, this look tacky as hell. It depends on if you could pull it off, right? But like nowadays, motherfuckers wear anything. They'd be like, this tough, ain't it?
that's so crazy because I don't like seeing men like in their 50s and 60s wearing like hoodies and like the joke. Like,
Thank you.
I feel like you're
Thank
still
you.
trying to be young and like I'd rather see you in a trench coat.
So there's a such thing as dress your
Oh,
age. There's a such thing as dress your age.
Now, how do y'all feel about like seeing? Cause it be women 50, 60 that be wearing booty shorts and crop tops and stuff like that. How
If
you feel
see
about
your-
that?
If you see like and not that it's crazy, but like if you see like if you see your preacher walking around with J's, you know,
What's wrong with that?
Come on,
my
dude,
my
what are you-
pastor do be walking around with J's.
how old is he?
No wrong with it.
Like, oh, he under 50.
now wait.
Okay, like that's different, but like it's a such thing as dress your age. Like, you can't get into like anecdotal. shit.
What? Wearing J's? That's different though. Like, well, nah. My daddy would never.
I'm 75 and got a pair on right now. I'm like,
My daddy
Where's
would
she going,
never.
though?
I don't know where she going.
Okay.
Probably to the grocery store. She just like to put
The grocery store. Okay.
a 78-year-old woman wearing J's.
But what is wrong with that though? They're sneakers. They're just sneakers.
She need on a house coat with, you know how
A
regular.
house coat
You know how
in
they
the
regular-
grocery store.
I mean, you know what I mean. Like she
What,
just
in a
dressed like
roller
just
set
like
with a
grandma.
bonnet?
She's just like a
She
grandma.
should look like a grandma. Okay.
No.
Let's not give her grandma.
What if she
No.
wants to be a fly granny?
What you say?
What if she want to be a fly granny?
I'm hollering. Cause no, for real. Like, what's wrong with the J's though? Ain't nothing wrong with J's.
I personally really don't wear those.
I don't really remember.
I don't. Have
I used to
fun.
be a sneakerhead, but not anymore.
You don't have the funds.
I'm not buying no shoe over $200.
Okay, you could say
I'm the
that,
same
but
way.
don't say you ain't got the funds.
I'm not buying no shoe.
You ain't say your thing.
Oh, I
Yeah.
agree.
Cause
I know. I agree with y'all. Like, I don't. What I dislike most about I dislike a lot of things about myself, but I've been working on that this year. Like, loving myself more. But yeah, I don't know how to express how I feel to people when I should be expressing it, and it's mostly because I don't want to feel I don't want the reaction of what I say. I'm just too no, because really that is because I'm too self-conscious of myself. I think that's just really what it is.
Okay.
too
I'm kinda
self-conscious of yourself to be, I guess, blunt with other people.
Yeah, because I'm always putting myself in other people's shoes. I've always been taught to put myself in other people's shoes
So you're
and
too
to
empathetic.
treat people,
Okay.
and to treat people the way I want to be treated. So it's like I will literally have a whole conversation in my, like, what I want to say to somebody. I'll have the whole conversation in my head before I have it, and I'll be like, oh, they gonna do this, and then I'm gonna say this, and
You're
then they
not
gonna do
alone. I
it,
think
and then
that's,
at the end of that, I'll be like,
That's a
I
us
ain't gonna say
thing.
it.
That's a zodiac. I think that's just maybe a zodiac because I'm literally the exact same.
and I just won't
Well, I would
say
say
it.
I'm too empathetic to not tell somebody something because I just
I
wouldn't
wish.
want to be walking around looking crazy.
And then I feel bad when I don't too, though, because
you
I be
had
like,
toilet
dang,
paper-
I knew.
If you had toilet paper
I
on
was
the bottom
finna
of your foot, it'd be crazy, right? You want somebody to tell it. But if you had toilet paper at the bottom of your foot, right, and you about to go back, I don't know, you about to go back, talk to the finest person you know, the person that's the person of your dreams, right? You finna go talk to them. You got toilet paper on the bottom of your shoe, and nobody told you. You walk past like 20 people would you be like, why the fuck did nobody tell me?
Yes, but at the same time, the way I be feeling, and them strangers, I'm definitely probably not finna say nothing because I really don't even know how you finna react. But I feel like, which is like what I was saying earlier, that's how I know certain people, like you, I can tell you how I feel and then you gonna take it how you take it. But it's certain people, like our mutual friend, where I'm not finna say nothing because I know you gonna react in a certain way. So it's certain people that okay, let me go back because to answer the question, actually, I'm going off a little bit. But my point is, I know I'm the type of person, I might get in my feelings, I might get sensitive, whatever the case may be. But if you telling me something, I'm going to take it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I just feel like if I know that you're not a person that can take what I'm saying and be okay with what I'm saying and know that I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, then I could be that way, and I would expect that you know I'm the same way. But if I know you're not like that, then I feel like that's on you. You're not the type of person to accept the things that I say, so I'm not gonna tell you.
What if you don't know that much about a person to even?
Then I'm not gonna tell you.
I'm the same way.
What?
I don't know you like that.
So let's say she had her lipstick on wrong, right? Like
She might like you like that.
Exactly.
I'm not about to be the one unless you my friend and I know you don't like it like that. I'm like, oh, friend, this ain't right.
Yeah.
I want somebody, because I tell random people on the street, you got some crust there, you got.
Now that's
I
different,
want
but
somebody to
people
tell
be
me.
looking a hot mess. Like somebody the other day had on some makeup and was like, yeah, I'm so glad it finally set in, and I'm looking at them like, you're happy with that.
Okay, this is what I say. I won't, sometimes. I don't say anything unless the person asks me. If they, like somebody today, it was something going on, I'm gonna just say that. And
because I was finna say something until she said she liked it. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it depends on what it is. Like if you came in here with some lipstick on, I will hope that you looked in the mirror before you got on the camera, and I'm not gonna say nothing to you because you might have liked that.
And so you would have went on camera and looked crazy,
no,
right?
no,
Man, looking crazy is subjective.
Like, this is the thing.
Yeah.
Anything could be anything could be subjective, right? But I mean, it's also such that I guess I would be.
What you gonna say? What you gonna say?
It's like, see, listen. If something ain't right, then I'll be like, oh, you know, if they said it like it, okay, all right, cool, we gonna go with that. But girl, look at this. Let me offer. I'm gonna send you to this person page. They have some good makeup tips on here. They use this kind of brush.
And I also don't even like makeup like that to even tell. Like,
okay, well, whatever you can offer.
Yeah.
You know something. You can offer some suggestions to that person. Look, here's this, that, and the third. And if something is not, I don't know. Since we gotta start.
she like, because I don't like.
Letting people be fucked up, man. Because if you fucked up, that shit comes back to you.
No, but
You
at the
talking
same
about karma.
time, there's times where I know I've told somebody something, and they would be like, I like it like that though, and I'd be like, oh, okay.
Then that's when you just
Dead
leave
shit.
it.
And then that moment is the moment where I be like, I ain't saying nothing to nobody else again.
Yeah. Be like, never mind with that person. Like,
You agree? You like, yeah.
I just mind my business. I literally let people look at however way they gonna look. I just keep eye on the prize, straight ahead.
So you gonna let your homeboy hop in the car looking crazy?
I got a lot of homeboys, people that wear like bow ties with clown shoes, all that. I let them do their thing. That's his style. He's also known for wearing like really stuff like that. He like how he looks. So I tell him all the time he look a mess in a joking way, even though I be serious. But if he feel like the best looking dude in the room, that's confidence. And maybe I need to look at myself in the mirror and be like, maybe I should be wearing bow ties and clown shoes if that's what he think is
be thinking
confidence.
Like, just like our old mutual friend, there's plenty of times I wanted to be like, no, bro.
I said something.
But be so confident. It's like, I can't.
I said something. I said, you don't have style. I don't care.
Because that was my thought every day. It's like,
it's a thought, and I'm going to say it because you need to know.
But what if it's something that you know for a fact is unintentional? You know, like.
Well, yeah, if I know, like my homegirl the other day.
They don't want to look like that.
Literally, right after we left church, we went to another event right after that, and I saw like her hair was kind of messed up in the back, and I was like, girl, did you know this was like this? She was like, what? And then we just sat through a whole service, and nobody said nothing to her. Now, now in that sense, yes, I know you didn't want your hair to look like this.
When you can tell people when something is wrong,
when it's subjective. I feel like your
Everything
style
would be subjective
versus you missing a braid is two different things. Like your makeup versus your mascara running down your face is two different things to me.
You mean the type of makeup you got versus?
Yeah, like
you could
the
tell
way
that
your
they didn't want
face
it
come
like
in,
that?
you might be white face, but some people be like, I think my makeup look good. I'll be like, okay. You like that? You be like that. But one thing for sure, I don't be like agreeing with. I have gotten to the point to where I be like people will be talking, they be like, "Oh, you look good," and da da da. I'll be the only one in the room.
If
like,
you like it, I love it. That's what you be saying.
no, don't say that. I will sit there. Everybody could be.
If
Everybody
you say
could
that,
be.
that just mean you don't like it. I don't like when people say that. That mean you don't like it. Just say you don't like it.
That's what I'm saying.
I have said that a
If
few
somebody
times,
asks me,
but
be like, nah, that ain't it. Yeah, sorry, that's
I personally wouldn't wear it, but
yeah, once now for sure though, if somebody asks me, I be like, do you want do you want me to be honest? And then, cause then once I ask that
she
question,
does do that silly.
That's a good thing to do, though.
Because I need to know that you know
Hey, low
that
key,
what
though, they're
I'm
not gonna
getting
ask
ready
you to
to
lie to them, though. You know, they're
Well,
not gonna
yes,
be
but-
like, yes, girl, you better lie.
What the fuck does that mean?
But that's also like a I don't know, like just letting you
Like
know,
a
like
warning?
what I'm finna say, yeah, might hurt your feelings. So
Has that
if you
ever happened
want,
to where someone's just like, never mind?
yes, often.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, because people know that sometimes what come out my mouth may hurt their feelings, and I don't intentionally.
You don't
mean
know
it.
how to like
That's,
give somebody some news like it's just not so harsh. Just,
no, even the stuff you tell me, you be saying I could say the same thing, and that people will think that's harsh.
it's the way that you say it though. Tonality matters.
But it's like either my tone is like condescending because I'm like trying to be as nice as possible, or
And
it's
that's
like
It is
aggressive.
condescending. that is condescending.
Well, I don't know how. Like my
Just
natural
be
tone.
straight up with
Look,
people.
I don't think this.
this is. Oh, okay. So what you was just saying about it's certain people you can tell stuff to, and certain people you feel like, okay, no, I can't tell them. I dealt with somebody like that probably yesterday, yeah. And I was like, I know they take things. You say something, they offend. I'll be like, oh gosh. So you don't want to say nothing at all. But I was like, you know what?
Exactly.
I don't care anymore, because if I never say anything to this person, I'm gonna keep dealing with this. So I had to set a boundary. That's one of my biggest things this year, setting boundaries.
So you did that.
Yes, because I used to be so concerned with, they're going to respond this way. But I have to get over that, because I can't live the rest of my life. I can't keep living like that. So I had to tell that person, and I was like, look, they're going to respond this way or this way. And at this point, whatever happens, because I have to speak up for myself. I have to say something, or this thing is going to keep happening, or I'm going to keep dealing with this. So I said something. I probably sent about 2-3 paragraphs, and all they said was, "I understand."
2-3 paragraphs.
Because it needed to be said.
That's a lot.
But it was okay.
could've just called him for
I
that.
no. I addressed the situation, whatever it was. Then I set my boundary. It was probably that was probably a small paragraph. That was probably it was a little bitty. But I said that, and they didn't respond to everything else I said. Once I addressed that situation, but to that boundary I said, it was, I understand. I'm glad you understand. And I don't know what you was gonna say, but that's what you said. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna ask you.
But I'm still-
that was the easiest way to respond
Yeah.
to all of that. It was like,
And
I'm
that
not
would
gonna
be
text.
my exact thought, and then I'd be thinking in my head like, they
I'm not
don't
finna
really
text all that shit.
understand.
'Cause I've
it.
got a pair, I'm like, I'm not finna respond. I'll call them.
That's cool. Call me too. But you say you understand. Okay, cool. So we don't got to keep talking about this thing. I've addressed it. And I only texted because of how late it was. And I really didn't feel like doing all that talking. I'd rather just type it right now.
And I'm an overthinker too. That's the other thing I like, because I
Oh,
would
I have
literally overthink a whole, just like that. I might have sent that whole thing, and then them just saying I understand, it's like I hurt their feelings because they ain't even respond to what I
At
said,
that
and
point,
now
I
I
had
feel
to-
some type of way, and now I ain't gonna say nothing again.
I started thinking like that, but I was like, oh well, if I hurt they feel, because my dealing with that situation, what about how I felt in that moment?
Yeah, if it's something like that, yeah, I agree with that. All right, y'all, we gonna have to wrap it up. We done had a good little conversation. I'm gonna go. Well, Paul is mysterious, so it ain't no point in coming back to him. But, and of course, this is the co-owner of the space that we're in. But I don't know if you got anything that you want to say that you have coming up next year, because this won't be, airing to next year. But what you got going on?
I mean, y'all know where we at. We 35, 46 South Grand, but we have memberships here, so we're always looking for new people to be new members in our space, perform on our stage. We have artists perform here. We're looking for people for the art in the front. We're revamping our art gallery, so if you have artwork. So yeah, and then we got our Social Thursdays coming back January 4th.
Ooh, I can't
So that's
wait.
gonna
We
be a
might be
vibe.
hey,
Got some new changes and stuff for that, so it's gonna be fun. But yeah, you know.
I cannot
same
wait for
place.
Social Thursday, y'all. If y'all are here in St. Louis, Missouri, check this place out. Thursday night Social Club Thursday, we be having a good time. Genuine, open-minded vibes.
Yeah.
Open-minded vibes, okay? For anybody. It ain't even
Anybody,
just for
yeah.
artists, creatives, entrepreneurs, but for anybody. You just want to come have a good, genuine time. Come here, okay? Malika, even though she said a little bit, but has anything new come about that you might be having coming, or you want to restate those things?
I never said that the name of my business was Malika's Collection. And I also have a podcast called A Queen's Journey. And it's more catered towards women. I have a lot of things coming for 2024. One thing I will say is that I'm turning my brand into a luxury brand. Since I'm elevating,
Yes.
the brand is elevating. It's just a lot of elevation coming.
Yes.
So that's really about it. So yeah.
Okay. Well, I thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. I will see y'all again next week. Keep seeking God and peace.
Peace.
Cause I'm moving like this.